I'm Randy Von Bosie, and I am here with Andre Lortz, who is running for a 2-year term for the Kaysville City Council. Thank you so much for coming and answering a few questions about why you're running and your background and what you hope to accomplish. So we'll just jump in and ask a few questions.
Sounds great.
First off, why did you decide to run for City Council?
Well, that's a great question. I wish I had a really great answer for it, but I think there's a couple of motivations of why I'm running for City Council. The first is my father-in-law, Claire Snow, who lived in Kaysville for more than 50 years. And he kept talking about how great Kaysville was and how much he enjoyed the community and the people and the friends that he made here. And he even served on City Council and built some of the infrastructure that we enjoy today as part of Kaysville. And I think in honor of him and his life, I'd like to serve in Kaysville and be able to continue that legacy that he started here so many years ago. The other thing is that I have availability. I've recently completed 8 years of service on the Weber State University Alumni Board and been able to free up some time. And so I think now I can devote that to Kaysville, because Kaysville is a great place and I'd like to be able to give back for the great community it is. So I think those are really the reasons why I'm doing it.
Fantastic. What is your background coming into this, both professionally or otherwise, that you think you could bring to the council and that would help you as you move into this position?
Well, I think, I've got almost 30 years of business experience working in a variety of industries and have been able to deal with some very difficult situations. I've helped to restructure companies, to sell companies, and to close companies. And many times in doing my job, I actually eliminated my job. And so I've had to face some really difficult choices. And I think that that has taught me how to make good choices, to be able to, in the face of fear and very difficult things, be able to get to what's the important things and not let fear drive my decisions. So I think my business background really helps me. And as I indicated, I've served for 8 years on the Weber State Alumni Board of Directors and have been able to help them to improve how they operate and what they do. And I'd like to do that same thing in Kaysville.
That's great, thank you. As you look at serving on the council, are there issues that you're concerned about or things that you would like to focus on during the time that you are serving?
Yeah, I don't think I have a specific agenda of items that must be done, but I think there's a lot of difficult choices ahead of Kaysville, things that are going to really test us and what we're going to be and what we're going to do. And so I'd like to be able to bring the skills that I have to help problem solve, to help identify what are the important things for Kaysville to remain the great community that it is. I also believe that I can bring some process improvement. Having gone through the restructuring process, I've learned how to fix things. And I think there are simple things that we can do in Kaysville that can make Kaysville better. One example is that when I think about what Kaysville does, I wonder why haven't we turned our utility bills and our newsletter electronic and stopped mailing them out? That alone could probably save thousands of dollars a year. So simple things like that, as I learn how Kaysville operates, what it does, and how it can be better, I think that's the kind of things I can do when I'm here in the City Council.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come and answer some questions, and we look forward to seeing your name on the ballot. It will come out in the middle of July, and the election results will come out at the beginning of August to decide who will go on to the final election. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Randy.